it's Brittany from the blog NotYourAverageFox.com, and in today's video I'm going to walk you through my Trash to Treasure DIY fairy garden. Today's blog post and video is done in a spring collaboration with a few blogging friends of mine. Be sure to check out the links to their blog posts and their videos in the description box below. After years of admiring fairy gardens and scrolling through Pinterest, seeing all kinds of cool ideas, I finally decided to make my own fairy garden. Although I love all the cute things you can find at the Dollar General or at Walmart, all of the pre-made fairy gardens, houses, gnomes, all that stuff is so adorable and cute. But I had a goal in mind to make everything myself, use items from nature or things that I already had around the house. For the base of the fairy garden, the kids and I were walking at the farm one day and I seen this trough, and my first thought was to fill it with flowers. There's an open circle at the bottom. I thought that would be really cool to just fill with beautiful flowers at the top and just overflowing at the bottom. But then I kind of got a little bit scared because I realized that the flowers probably wouldn't get enough sunlight that way. And so my next thought, and better thought, was to use that for a fairy garden. So first of what we did, I had my husband's help and we filled it mostly with firewood at the bottom as a filler. And then he brought in a few buckets of dirt, put that over top, and lastly we already had some Miracle-Gro topsoil. I didn't want to use that on the vegetable garden, so we went ahead and used that for the fairy garden instead. The majority of things that I use for the garden, I actually made myself. My husband will go out and get popsicle sticks as a treat for the kids, and I've been saving the sticks for some time now. Had no idea what I was going to use them for, but when I realized that I was going to make this DIY fairy garden, I was like, hey, that would be great to use for this. So what I actually ended up doing, I used the popsicle sticks, glue, and paint to create the welcome sign for the enchanted garden door. And then I also used it to make the bench and the home sweet home door for the fairy house itself. To create the fairy house, I had a few different things in mind. I thought about making the roof with rocks or gluing stones around a plastic tub to make a stone house. But I realized that I didn't have quite enough hot glue, and the hot glue wasn't sticking very well to the plastic tubs. And then I thought, well, I have an abundance of firewood, why not use that? So I just kind of dug a little hole into the fairy garden and stuck the firewood down in that, and that created the base of the house. But then I needed a roof too, so after looking in the house for a little while, I discovered that I had some old plywood from when we done the floors last year. The pieces were way too little to use for anything else, but I knew that I should probably save that. I could think of a good use for it someday, so that ended up being a great roof. I just sawed two pieces and then I wood glued those together, and then I covered it with twigs from our fruit trees in the yard. So this is from, I think, an old fish tank last year. And I'm going to clean off these rocks and use them in the garden. What are we here getting, Wyatt? What are we here getting?
Flowers.
Flowers for what?
Our daddy's on. These are beautiful.
Yeah.
Level.
They're pretty. These are the vines we got right here that go on either side of the garden. You want to find a yellow one?
Hey, you're red now. They're
Yeah.
really sad.
Yeah, they look a little sad, don't they?
We can't fake them. They're sad.
We'll pick one of these over here. So my mother-in-law has found this. I think it's it's pretty stretchy. It's used for exercising, and I thought it would make a great water source. We'll see how this goes. My plan is to put some clear rocks over top of it so it'll shine and kind of look like water. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you all got some inspiration for your DIY fairy garden. For more posts on motherhood, natural and sustainable living, you can head on over to notyouraverage.fox.com for more. Thanks, and until next time, see you all later. Bye.